Hello from Rotterdam in the Netherlands. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to take the Dash 800 on a ferry flight, so it's not even scheduled service, over to nearby Amsterdam, so I can give you a good look at the latest masterpiece from FlyTampa. FlyTampa has been creating airport sceneries for quite a while now, and they're always at the top end. If you've seen Sydney, Boston, St. Martin, well now they went back to Amsterdam and give it the first version for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. So I already got the engines on. I already went through all my checklists. We're gonna get going here. Why is that on? 1 second. Okay, so we already got everything all set to go. We're gonna start taxiing right now, and we're gonna get to Amsterdam very quickly, so that way I can give you a good look at the airport from approach to the gate. We are departing on a runway 24 here in Rotterdam, and we'll be landing on runway 27 in Amsterdam. This version of Rotterdam Airport, Rotterdam The Hague Airport, is made by Asobo. It came with a simulator, and they actually did a pretty good job recreating this airport. And I think it might have been part of the World Update Netherlands, so they definitely did a good job. Because I'm one of those folks who will, like with Amsterdam, Asobo already had an Amsterdam version with a simulator, but it just wasn't up to par with some of the best scenery developers. So that's why I went with the FlyTampa option, and I think you're gonna understand what I'm talking about when you see Amsterdam, all the great details they put into it. Okay, so here we are. Let's get our list ready. Flaps 1. Elevator trim 4.42 units before takeoff checklist complete. And let's get permission here.
Rotterdam Tower Orange 738 ready at runway 24 straight out departure.
Orange 738 altimeter 29.88 wind 228 at 18. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 24.
Cleared for takeoff runway 24 Orange 738.
So this is a ferry flight, as I mentioned. So we're just simulating. We need to ferry one of these TUI Fly Netherlands planes from Rotterdam to Amsterdam. I guess they need a plane in Amsterdam. So it's an empty plane. So we're going to be rotating at 120. It's going to be a very fast takeoff roll. Takeoff. Check.
B1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. And that's what I meant by a fast takeoff roll. We have an empty plane. It's just me. I didn't bring any luggage.
Orange 738, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Rotterdam Tower Orange 738 frequency change.
And we're only going to climb to 7,000. Again, we are dealing with a very short distance. The only reason it's a little longer today is because we took off to the west and we got to land to the west. So that's 2 U-turns. Flaps up. Retracts off. Standard altimeter. LNAV. VNAV. Command A. Yeah, so I was saying, we have 63 nautical miles to Amsterdam, but the reality is closer to a direct route of 39 nautical miles, I believe. But again, we are making a U-turn out of Rotterdam, and then we're gonna overfly Schiphol and turn around to land on runway 27. So that's why it's a little longer, but it's still gonna be a very, very quick flight. After takeoff checklist, engine bleeds on, packs auto. Landing gear up and off. Flaps up, no lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
Rotterdam Tower Transavia, 69er, 247 miles east inbound Aorus.
So we'll go over descent here. Landing altitude is set. Recall is checked. Auto brake will be 2. We're going to be coming in at 127 knots with the wind correction. And I'll open up our approach chart. So here's our track. So we took up to the west-southwest to Rotterdam VOR, and now we're heading in a northeasterly track. We're going to be flying the Amsterdam VOR and then do an east, south, and west U-turn. So we're going to do our downwind base final. I mentioned we have ILS runway 27 as our runway. Approach. So if you look at our approach here, runway 27. Here's the ILS I was mentioning, and here's the track we're following. And the runway itself, let's pull up the airport map. Okay, so here's runway 27. Again, we have very light aircraft. I'm probably gonna let the airplane roll and get out at exitway November 4. And our parking here is in the hotel terminal. We have no gate parking. We're a low-cost airline, so we are not really connected to the main terminals with all the gates and whatnot. So we're going to be parking with other airlines like EasyJet and be using stairs for boarding and deboarding. If anything, given the weight of my aircraft, I'm going to just put the auto brake on 1, and that way we can have a long roll without having to slam the brakes or use too much reverse, and just get out at N4. Okay, so that's our approach briefing. And with the approach briefing being completed, our descent checklist is complete, and we're going to get an altimeter for Amsterdam. And hopefully the default ATC agrees with SimBrief about using runway 27 for landing. I'll ignore them anyways if they tell me otherwise. SimBrief is actually very, very reliable.
Schiphol Tower Orange 738 is 6 miles southwest, 7,000 feet, with Quebec to land.
Orange 738, Schiphol Tower. Altimeter 29.85, wind 238 at 19er. Enter left downwind runway 24.
Okay, they want me on 24.
Enter
I'm
left
gonna
traffic
stick
runway
to
24
27.
Orange 738.
Current altimeter 1011. Approach checklist complete. Flaps 1. Gear down. Flaps 5. Flaps 15. Flaps 25. Runway in sight. Manual control.
Schiphol Tower Easy 7664 at runway 24 ready for departure IFR to Lisbon. Easy 7664 altimeter 29er.86 wind 238 at 19er. Cleared for takeoff runway 24.
Landing checklist. Continuous engine start. Arm spoilers.
Cleared for
Landing gear
takeoff
down.
runway 24
Flaps
Easy
sturdy.
7664.
Landing checklist complete.
Orange 738, wind 238 at 19er. Cleared to land runway 24.
Cleared to land runway 24 Orange 738.
Okay, I'm still gonna go on 27 because in reality, 24 in Schiphol, it serves better for takeoffs for passenger airlines because you can just go from the terminal over to the threshold and take off. And for landing purposes, it's better for the cargo airlines that are going to be on the left side of the runway. So if I land an airliner, passenger airliner runway number 24, I'm going to have a very long taxi back to the terminal. So with the wind conditions being at 240-ish right now, 235, I have no problem landing on 27, and it's more realistic with the real world. Like from the times I've been to Schiphol, that's how it works when the wind is from the west.
Good day.
We're actually going to fly right by runway 24, so you can see that 24 is most connected to the cargo terminals and is more optimized for takeoffs.
121.205 Easy 7664.
approaching minimums. Minimums.
I'm not sure why they're playing it so pushed so far to the right. There's not much of a crosswind.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Orange 738, contact ground on 121.59er.
121.59er orange
And like I
738.
mentioned, I don't plan to use any reverse. I already turned off the auto brake. I just want to get to the exit way as quickly as possible without having to use any brakes or additional fuel with the reversers. So we'll leave at the next exit way and go virtually straight into our parking area.
Cleared for takeoff runway 24. Cleared for takeoff
Now go ahead and clean up.
24 Transavia 6865.
And I'm gonna also do the taxi with the external view so you can get an appreciation for all the airport details FlyTampa put into their effort. Again, it looks truly incredible. They did a fantastic job.
Schiphol Tower Easy 9er
Got our radar
03,
software.
ready for departure runway 24 IFR to Frankfurt. Easy 9er 03, hold short runway 24.
And we got our APU
Traffic is on
going.
the runway.
Alright, so let's look at the airport now that we're here. A very nice fall afternoon here in
Hold
Amsterdam.
short runway 24 Easy 9er 03.
Okay.
Easy 9er 03, line up and wait.
So definitely hats off to FlyTampa. They did an amazing job with Schiphol. I'm really impressed. This is just top-notch scenery development. They make it worth the wait. FlyTampa and PNG have something in common. They probably don't put their products out as fast as everybody would like, but once a product comes out, it's just unmatchable, and it works from the get-go. So really, that's why I've been a loyal customer for so long with both companies. Really wonderful work. Okay, let's look at the airport a little more from the outside of the aircraft. Okay, let's get our brake set. Cut off.
Easy 9er 03, contact Schiphol departure on 119.055. Good day. 119er decimal 055 easy 9er tree.
Okay, break off. Get our stairs connected. So our flight took about 20 minutes, even less than that. Welcome to Amsterdam. Again, if you are not familiar with scenery development, go to FlyTampa.org or go to any of the stores, SimMarket, Orbex, and see what FlyTampa has to offer. You will not be disappointed. And I do not work for FlyTampa. I'm just a very happy simmer to see such a great airport. This is a major hub, international hub that people have been begging for since the release of flights in 2020. So the stock airport that came with Asobo served its time, but I'm not going back after installing this beautiful scenery from FlyTampa.
Cleared for takeoff runway 24 easy 8878.
I did not disable the Asobo Schiphol product. I should have, but right now I don't see any kind of interference from the other product. But it's always a good idea to just disable the previous product so you don't have the same two sceneries on top of each other. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you soon.